we'll be looking at gate pass management. So firstly, this is our website factech.co.in. On the right hand side corner, there is a sign in option. You click on it, put your login details, and it will take you to your main site and dashboard. So over here, there are various modules like we've been discussing. And today, since we are going to look at gate pass management, you go on the more option and scroll down to gate pass. So firstly, as we all know, gate pass is issued when inventory or things move in and out of your facility. So when I'm taking some things in or out of my building, I will generate a gate pass for that vehicle or for that stock of goods. So firstly, when a gate pass is generated, we should know that there is a certain approval flow. So this means that when a pass is generated, there are certain individuals who approve the pass and approve the entry or the exit. So to set that up firstly, before we look into gate pass management, we'll have to go on the left hand side corner over here and go to setup option. So when I click on setup, I will see there is a gate pass approval flow, which is nothing but the flow in which a gate pass gets approved and by whom it should get approved and in what order. So firstly, there is an option to make a new gate pass approval flow. So we'll look at that. I'll click on the plus button and add approval as my name and I'll save it. So you can see an approval flow has been added on the left hand side corner over here. Now when I go on approval here, I can describe the flow, which is, let's say, a step verification. Now there are certain levels of approval. So to add how many ever levels you want, you just go on levels, click on the plus sign over here. So I've already added level 1. You can also add another level, that's level 2. So for my level 1 approval, I'll get it approved from the admin. And for the level 2 over here, I have other options, which is the backend, gate pass, etc. etc. And you can put your patrolling admin as second level of approval, your PO admin, or your backend access, or your gate pass manager, etc. Whoever has the credentials. So basically, whenever and how many ever flows I add, levels of flow, the gate pass has to be approved by all the people in the list. So only a gate pass will get verified and approved when all the levels of people approve it. It cannot be in a way that only the admin approves it, and if the patrolling admin over here, for example, hasn't approved it yet, then the gate pass won't be approved. Then for now, we'll keep admin as both the levels of approval, and I can add any remarks over here if I want, or I can leave that as it is. I can also add more levels 3, 4, 5, and subsequently. Now you can see that there are already two flows present over here, and I can add how many ever approval flows individually I like. But you can see that next to gate pass there is a green button which shows it's active, and next to approval it's inactive. So only when I use this shift button and make it active, which is green, I will know that this approval flow is in use and very much active, so that when I generate my gate pass, I can add this approval flow. So this was only a part of setting up what my gate pass approval looks like. And now that we have configured the gate pass approval flow, I can go on the left hand side to gate pass and see how actually a gate pass is generated. So over here you can see that this is nothing but the gate pass dashboard. Over here I can see there are currently 4 open gate passes. 2 have already been closed. Draft, pending, approved, verified, declined, cancel. These are other options that I can use to filter out my summary. And over here you can see there is NRGP and RGP. So these are abbreviations for firstly NRGP stands for non-returnable gate pass, and non-returnable goods, as the name suggests, they are the goods that once if they come in or out of my facility, there is no scope for them to go back. So the goods that I've let's say purchased, if I want to keep them for longevity in my facility, I will issue a non-returnable gate pass that there is no specified date for them to go back, and I plan to keep them for good. And returnable gate pass, on the other hand, is issued in case of goods which I know for sure are going to return at some point or the other. So if I've got a machinery on lease and I want it for a period of 2 months, so I know that after 2 months I'll have to return it back to the vendor. So I will issue a gate pass when it comes into my facility for 2 months, a returnable gate pass that or after 2 months the machine is ought to go out of my facility. So this is the basic difference between non-returnable and returnable gate pass.